Five stocks in the deep. We have SKYE, DFLI, CRBP, ANPA, and XELB. SKYE down a huge 62.11%. By the way, this is Monday, the 6th of October 2025, pre market session. Intraday low for SKYE $1.5. Yeah, and they let's see now. It's a disappointment. Skye Biosciences' obesity drug fails to meet main goal of mid stage study. Okay, the company said its experimental drug did not help overweight adults achieve additional weight loss compared to placebo, failing to meet the main goal of a mid stage study and sending its share slumping. Yeah, in this pre-market session, the company said patients receiving the experimental drug nimacimab lost 1.52% of their body weight compared to 0.26% for those on placebo. However, patients who took nimacimab together with semaglutide lost 13.2% of their body weight on average compared to 10.25% for those on semaglutide alone, it said. The drug was well tolerated, according to the company, adding that nimacimab combined with semaglutide did not increase stomach-related side effects and no neuropsychiatric issues linked to nimacimab were reported. That's some positive, if you like. I wouldn't see why. Well, yeah, it makes some sense. If you take the drug with in combination with semaglutide. I think semaglutide isn't it for one of those other companies? Is it for semaglutide is for Novo Nordisk? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, if you take it with semaglutide, then you lose more weight, and it doesn't have stomach related side effects and no neuropsychiatric issues. Yeah, that's a positive. That's some positive, So and unfortunately, given this huge amount of losses he has printed now, it doesn't have short sellers are really running through the stock. Yeah, it's not hard to borrow, not hard to borrow at all. So this weakness is expected to remain in place up till midday today, and it may attempt to bounce. But well, ultimately, the most reasonable bounce is expected to kick in from Friday, the 10th of October. I mean, that's a long time from now. A lot of things can happen between now and then. You know, let's see what we have in terms of projections. We have 4.66, 4.95, 5.16. No guarantee it's going to print any of those. Selling pressure is very high right now. Let's apply the market green. Let's apply the price pressure momentum to selling pressure. Yeah, everything is yeah severely bearish. However, the derivatives are all robustly positive, indicating that people are trying to buy this dip. Yeah, maybe that's why the algos are saying that it may stabilize by midday. It may bounce slightly by midday, as a matter of fact. Yeah, but by the close of today's session, it would have stabilized. The end of the downward trend is expected to be by midday. No guarantee that that will be the case. No guarantee at all. Okay, the projections I mentioned earlier on, up to $5.16. Let's have a look and see what the market grid is giving us in terms of prices. Obviously, the market grid right now on this 4 hour chart is going to tell us that yeah, you can see it's one sided. It hasn't adjusted to reflect what's going on, so it's just telling us that lower prices could continue to print, which is likely to be the case. At the same time, expected to pull back into the grid, or expected a pullback, a bounce to occur. They are one of those sort of things, but I would say the market grid is going to adjust to accommodate it. So since it hasn't done that, all we can do is have a look at the 1 hour chart to see what it has done. Okay, the 1 hour chart has not reacted either. Okay, let's have a look at the 10-minute chart. Has it reacted here? Yes, it has reacted. And we have, let's see what we have in terms of prices. We have 1.61. Intraday low here is 1.5. So this is not exactly well, it doesn't mean it's not relevant. So the top of the grid is 2.17, below that 2.11. Yeah, yeah, 1.89 is the current price now. Okay, so let's look at the 15-minute chart and see. Yeah, we have here 2.91, 2.62, 2.29, 1.9, 1.96. The bottom of the projection is about the market rate is 0.4067. We didn't check that on the 10-minute chart. Okay, the bottom of the grid is 1.61. Okay, it's good we had a look at that 15-minute chart. Let's have a look at the 30-minute chart. It has already printed a bounce. Okay, we have here, let's see, yeah, zero point 0.5. That's the bottom of the grid. At the top of the grid, we have 2.82 on the 30-minute chart. Has it reacted on the 45-minute? No, it has not reacted yet. Okay, so we just move on to DFLI. DFLI down 28.04%. Is it? I think it's contracting the expansion of Friday. Maybe that may be the case. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, lower prices are expected to remain in place up till okay, just roughly an hour before the market opens. We're almost there. Then it may bounce and may hold a bounce up till. Okay, this is the 45-minute chart. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart to see what we have. Yeah, okay. So expected to stabilize by midday today, bounce briefly by the close of today's trade. No, no, this is the wrong. Sorry, DFLI. Okay, yeah, I think it's most certainly contracting Friday's expansion. Yeah, okay, so the contraction is expected to remain in place up till pre-market session of tomorrow, the 7th, and then after that we may get a bounce that may be rejected, and then maybe the contraction may resume after that. Projections are saying 1.39. Current prices are 1.35. Intraday high on Friday was at 2.28, so we'll take that as an upper projection. Selling pressure is, let's see what we have. Yeah, selling pressure. Yeah, oh, nothing. It's still trending. Nothing is, there's no cause for alarm here. The 10 period moving average positions opened 40 hours ago are still good, going all the way towards the ones opened 800 hours ago. They're still trending. You can see the robust values, nothing here. It doesn't mean, you can clearly see that people are selling. It's contracting here. But as things stand right now, it ran up an immense amount of buying pressure. So with this loss of 28%, nothing has really changed as such. I mean, hasn't. It's still trending. It's still trending in the midst of the prevailing contraction. Okay, yeah. So it took advantage of that pump, the expansion, to raise some funds. Yeah, that's what's going on. Announces pricing of $25 million underwritten offering of common stock. Okay, let's see what we have. What we have for CRBP. CRBP down 8.97%. I think it's contracting Friday's expansion. Yeah, intraday high in that session $15. CRBP, CRBP. Yeah, I think it is. So the contraction is expected to remain in place up till Friday the 10th pre-market session, and then after that we might get a brief bounce. Projections are saying 13.96. It's an upper projection, and it's a down projection. Yeah, no, currently it is an upper projection. Yeah, no, it is a downward projection. 14. Well, what are we talking about? Yes, it's reversing everything now. Yeah, reversing everything. Seems this is 12.93. Yeah. Okay. At some point, okay, there's something missing. Yeah, CRBP, but we can clearly see here it has contracted the expansion. Well, projections are saying 13.62. It's a down projection. 14.79. No, still a down projection. And then we have above that 15.51. So we don't have the complete picture, but even at that, the extrapolation, we can clearly see what's going on here. Saying contraction is expected to remain in place up till Friday the 10th. Yeah, 10 and 21 period, 10 period moving average is severely bearish. The stock that the positions opened at exactly 40 hours ago are now bearish. But still, the ones opened 84 hours ago are still good. Yeah, still trending robustly. Even with the bearish 10 period, derivatives are still positive there. Okay, let's see what's going on with ANPA. ANPA. Okay, it is unchanged. Let's see. Which market is this? It's okay. It's not maybe possibly over the counter. Is it not? It seems it's a Nasdaq. Yeah. Okay. No extrapolation. The stock has been on a downtrend since early to since the 12th of September. Yeah. Down projection here saying 11.42, 15.35, and then 21.72. Price selling pressure is also, yeah, everything's severely bearish for ANPA. Let's see, ANPA, no news, no fresh news. Yeah, intraday low in this session, 22.01. So it has the prospects of printing all the way down to 11.42. We can apply the market grid to see what it's going to show us. Okay, it's trading outside of that market grid. Let's have a look at the 1 hour chart to see what it's giving us. Oh, still doing so as well, still outside the market grid. Okay, we'll leave it that way. We'll leave it that way. Let's see. Okay, let's see. XELB. Okay, down 13.45%. Okay, 13.87%. XELB. XELB. Yeah, oil prices are expected to keep printing up till Wednesday the 8th. And then after that, it may just consolidate and consolidate, or rather, actually, may Attempt to bounce, yeah, maybe attempt to bounce, but it get rejected at least up till Friday the 10th, midday Friday the 10th, and then after that we may go into a further contraction. Okay, let's see. Expanded on Thursday, so the expansion that peaked on Thursday the second is what is being contracted here, and much more. We'll find out what the news is saying. Selling pressure, severe. Okay, no, still trending. So even with all of those, everything is still trending. Okay, so positions opened up to 40 hours ago, still good. 84 hours ago, still trending, still good, still in profit. And indeed, going all the way towards 800 hours ago, they're still in profit. So even with all the, it has taken, actually, the contraction began in that session, the post market session. So one whole session gone, if you like. If you combine the two, the pre-market session and the post-market session of Thursday, I mean, yeah, you could say up to more than two trading sessions, and the stock is still trending. Okay, yeah, that shows you the immense amount of strength that it built up in going into that expansion. Yeah. Okay, let's see what the news is for XL Brands. Okay, 3 days ago, it has settlement agreement with I am Topo. I am Topco. Transferring 17.5% equity interests in I am Topco to I am 2. Okay, and much more. Yeah, you can always pause and read. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. So have a look at these stocks, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.